Time to gas up for this road trip. Last summer, I did a trip heading to Colorado, and this video is going to be heading through Montana. But first we gotta get through Eastern Washington and a little bit of Idaho. After about 5+ hours, I finally made to Idaho and I found these waterfalls Post Falls, and it was just really nice to get up and stretch after that first long leg. There are so many cute old-timey mining mountain towns. This one was Wallace, and I would definitely say to take a peek around here. I was able to walk around and check out pretty much all that it had to offer. I wasn't really in the mood to eat, but there looked to have been a lot of nice, lovely restaurants here. But yeah, just a beautiful little stroll. Again, great opportunity to stretch the legs after hours of driving. And after about an 8-hour drive, I made it to Missoula, Montana, which is going to be where I spent my first night. I got here a bit early, which was great because then I had time to explore this cute little town. I just checked into my Airbnb. I'm renting a room in this quite old historic building downtown in Missoula, and it's super cute. It's like dorm style, shared bathroom, so it's really just this space, which is perfect for tonight. I'm glad that I got in a little bit early because I think I'm gonna walk around downtown. I'm kind of by the river. Yeah, it just looks like it's hot. It's super hot, but it looks quite nice for a little stroll in downtown. And the next morning, on to day 2. Woke up, did some stretching, trying to prioritize stretching on this road trip since I'm going to be spending many, many hours in the car, as well as taking care of myself and my skin, being vigilant with sunscreen. I really liked staying at this old dorm-style historic building. I feel like that's one of the charms of using Airbnb. It's just the different places that you'll stay. I was doing good on time. God, I just spent like the last 5-10 minutes fiddling with the camera. I was having audio issues. Now I don't know if any of the audio I recorded yesterday took. Oh wow, we'll go from there. It is the early morning hours in Missoula, Montana. The sun is rising. It was a nice, beautiful, bright, crisp, quiet morning. Really lovely. Feels good to have done the most minimal amount of stretching and a little bit of a yoga routine to try and allow for some, stickiness to be gone after driving all this time. And it also felt really good to do my skincare. I'm trying to prioritize that this trip. I'm gonna head downtown real quick and grab a coffee and I think a breakfast burrito from this place called Liquid Planet, and then hit the road. We're going to Bozeman, where the next kind of plan of this day is to go to the museum and then get lunch at a brewery. Yes, I do have the AC running. I just finished walking and exploring the Museum of the Rockies. I was really excited to see all of the dinosaurs, and my God, was it impressive. There were numerous Triceratops skulls of varying sizes, as well as T-Rex skulls of various sizes, and they were so massive and impressive, and there were so much fossils and wonderful exhibits. They also had some more recent history, like lots of Native American history and talking about Yellowstone, the fur trade, things like that. There was an interesting little piece talking about this, which is the government saying that Native American artifacts and items that are significant cultural, spiritual, personal items need to be returned back to the Native American peoples, which is an amazing thing. And I loved the little notation on it because it's not something that you think about when you're at a museum, but there was a lot of theft and parading of cultures that aren't ours, that are disrespectful. And so they had a little blurb about all the things that we have are, here legally, and we are in constant workings with Native American cultures to get these other items or these items back. So I just thought that was really an interesting, a little interesting topic in the museum. And then they had a outdoor pioneer homesteading house that was massive, and you could walk up and around in it, and they had some people in homesteading clothes doing things like sewing, and there was one gal that was like, I think, making bread, or the stove was on, so they were there to ask questions, and I thought it was really cool. Yeah, the Living History Museum, super cool. Right now, as I sweat in the car, the plan is to go get some lunch. There's a brewery kind of around here, so I think I'm gonna get a beer, and they have pizza, maybe a salad, so that's gonna be my lunch. And while I am at lunch, I'm gonna sit down. I've gotten so many messages in the past morning, and then plan out the rest of the day. I want to kind of harbor where I am. I definitely wanted to take my time at this museum. I think I'm halfway done with my driving today. I think today was a 6-hour driving block, and I've already done 3, so excellent there. All right, lunch and planning. They're so cute. I am so happy at how successful this was. I saw pictures of it, and I was like, okay, like it looks like there's a lot of them everywhere. Oh my God, they're so stinking cute. But when I pulled up here, I'm like, oh, this looks like just like big fields, and maybe you'll see them, maybe you don't. But no, you drive up and they're all there. They are pretty skittish. So now that I'm a little farther away, a bunch of them have already popped out again. When I was getting, and of course I only stayed on like the pavement, like quite far away from them, but even the rustling of that kind of spooked them, and they all like crawled into their home. It's interesting, there's a plaque over there that this area was turned into a state park because of the love of this one photographer and wanting to preserve the prairie dog's home, and I just think that's so precious. I have one more stop before heading into Wyoming for my hotel for the night, and that is to go to Bighorn Canyon for sunset. I drove all the way out here, and I didn't see another soul until I found these babies. I'm at Bighorn Canyon Devil's Lookout to catch the smallest bit of sunset. There are a whole bunch of mountain goats over there, and I really hope that they're just over there and I'm not going to bother them. I took photos of them from my car, like while I was in the car, so I'm hoping the view is right here. And then, you know, we don't have to be up in each other's business. And before it got way too dark, I headed back in my car to my hotel in Wyoming, where tomorrow I'm going to start heading even more east. We're going to check out Wyoming, South Dakota, and I'd love to have you guys come with me. That'll be in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy travels from me to you, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.